Assalamu alaikum. Let's cook. Top 5 signs that a black woman who is in an interracial relationship with a white man is about to be brutalized. These are the signs. You have a young black woman in your family that you care about. She may be getting into an interracial relationship, chasing a snowman or whatever, and you really care about her. Watch out for these signs, okay? These are signs that he's about to brutalize her. And this is for the young women. Now, I created videos on this channel, the original channel. I still have them. I put them up about the 5 habits that would get a young black man put in a tree. We have to understand that it's different for a young black man and a young black woman. Same horrible outcome, but it's different. Get in the comments. Your list is just as valid as mine. You've seen things that I probably haven't seen. Number 5, the white man does not have a job. He's unemployed or he's in between jobs. I must say first, condolences to the family of Erica Crippen Crosby in New Jersey. We've seen that happen. We've seen her situation, did videos on her in the past, okay? White men have it easier than anybody in America. They even have it easier than white women. If you see a white man who does not have a career, whether he be a pharmacist, a sports promoter, a heavy equipment operator, he's with the union or whatever, a mechanic, whatever, just a white man with no career, that means he is very dangerous. He can't even function enough to do the easiest thing for a white man in America, which is to earn money and make a living. That means that he's into something that's very sinister, very evil, nasty, low vibrational things. His own people won't even give him a job. They tired of him. The problem with a lot of people is they don't like to acknowledge the fact that it's 2 Americas, 2 races, 2 totally different experiences. You cannot compare an unemployed white man to an unemployed black man. You must see race. If you don't see race, you could end up in a tree or chopped up somewhere. It's not the same. A black unemployed man and a white unemployed man is not the same. It's different. Now, don't get me wrong. A black bum is a black bum. We know our black bums, okay? But there are many black men who are in between jobs, struggling, can't get a shot because he's black, dealing with racial battle fatigue and racism at work, at a job that pays decent money. He can't take it no more. He quits, whatever. Okay, a black bum could be like Tommy from Martin, you know, no job, always trying to get over, wanting a woman to pay for something for him, but he's harmless. Not the same for a white man. When you see a white man with no career in America and your black sister, daughter, niece, whoever is so-called dating this guy, she is in serious trouble. Her days may be numbered. You got to get her up out of there. If she's still a nice girl, she's just naive, she's not arrogant, and you care about her, you got to try to get her up out of there, or this Mayo monster is about to do something. Condolences to the family of Janine Chapman. This is a black woman, all professional, you know, even worked for the Duchess of York. Her husband that she tried to hide, no job, bum. He's living good in America off of her. He just went and just slaughtered her. Again, condolences to the family of Erica Crippen Crosby. Another one of those situations. Number 4. Your black female relative or loved one is always showing this white man off on social media. And he's on social media with her doing things that you know a proud white American man typically won't do. We see this time and time again. The black women who are into this, these pasta and lobster seekers, very miserable typically. They go on social media and they kindle these white bums up, showing them off, you know, showing these white guys, you know, they're on there dancing and bucking their eyes and sucking their cheeks in, just looking like straight buffoons, retarded type stuff. He's willing to do that stuff because he's dangerous. That means he's detached. He probably has no more, he's at rock bottom. He has no more humility, okay? It shows his dark past. White men just don't do that. Men don't do that, period. She's on social media talking about how great he is and how love is love and what she found in him is great and all this other stuff. She put a lot of time and attention into this snowman on social media. Dangerous. And she also seeks attention by looking for people to be critical of her interracial relationship. You know, for instance, she'll post a dumb picture of them doing something stupid like he's pushing birthday cake in her face and they rubbing noses with cream on, all this old stupid white stuff they like to do. And then you'll see people get in the comments and say, wow, you are lost, you are a sellout, things like that. You'll get these comments from black men and black women. And then she loves that because now she can respond and it makes her feel like her relationship has purpose. You know what I mean? When it really doesn't. She really wants to be with a black man. But instead of living her life with her white man and just moving on, being happy, she's very miserable, bitter, and upset. She has a horrible past with black men because she's made bad decisions. She didn't listen to her mom, her dad, her uncles, and aunts. You know, these are the easiest women to chop up because due to their past, she's trying to make a point by using this white man and parading him that black men are so bad. She'll put up with anything from this white guy and he's watching. He's in the corner. He's paying attention. He's just simmering. He's baking his cake. He's marinating her. You know what I mean? But eventually one day he gets tired of it. And from what we know about these family annihilators right here, we see it every week. Once he gets emotional and confused and upset, he will rationalize chopping her up into pieces or just blowing her beak off. Unfortunately, we see it every week. They do it to their own women. Number 3, the white man is or was in the military. This is a big one here. This is a big one. So most of the white men who go in the military usually come from poor white trash stock. Kentucky, West Virginia, Ohio, Florida, Pennsylvania, Michigan, white trashery, you know, most of them, okay? That's just how it is. White people who are thriving, taking advantage of being white in America, typically do not go in the military, nor do they send their children to the military. Look at your local high school in any affluent area. You will not see that table in the cafeteria that you've seen in our schools recruiting for them to go to the military. Not going to happen. So in the military, these guys, these white guys and these black women, they may form these trauma bond relationships or whatever. They may be stuck on a mission somewhere. Okay. Now, this black woman, she may even come from a place where she's never even talked to a white man before. Maybe just, you know, Caucasian European hypnosis, seeing them and watching TV and things like that, thinking that these guys have wings and stuff. She's super impressed. He may be from a place where they absolutely hate black people. You know what I mean? But this black woman is so nice. He's like, what the heck? You know, they're stuck on a mission. They go out hanging out every day. They start drinking together, eating lunch and dinner, whatever. Remember, they're both poor. You know what I mean? So eventually they start talking. Then they see what kind of benefits they can get from the military. They get married, you know. So they get married. She's in danger. She's in danger. Talk to your peoples. First, I hope that any young black woman does whatever she can do to stay out of the military. It's not for her. You know what I mean? But sometimes it's going to happen. But being with a white man in the military is a dangerous thing. Many of these guys are overt racists. They have social issues from growing up in the mountains somewhere. I work with quite a few of these dudes in law enforcement. A lot of them have social issues, PTSD. You know, a lot of these guys had to share drawers with their brother and their sister their whole life. A lot of these guys didn't even get underwear and stuff like that until they joined the military. I'm dead serious. Had to wear women's clothing and stuff like that. Condolences to the family of Shirley Gibbs, who probably never even talked to a white man when coming up. Condolences to the family of Elizabeth Sullivan. We covered these stories here. Matthew, she married this military man, Matthew Sullivan, had her in a freezer for 2 years. Put her in the freezer. Ashley Henning, condolences to her family as well. We seen it with her, the white military man, Jordan Henning. He's on TV crying. He blew her away. This stuff is real. There are many stories about white men blowing away black women from the military. Very dangerous situation to be in. Get your peoples if you can still talk to her. Number 2, a young black woman who gets with an older white man. She's still young. She's still in her young, delusional, fairy tale, never never land phase and hasn't learned anything yet. The man is much older. This is very dangerous because being black, naturally, we already have Caucasian European hypnosis under this spell. Until we get rid of it, till we knock it up off of us, it's almost like they give us a vaccine shot for that as soon as we're born in the hospital. We got to work out of that. Some people never do. And most of these young black people, they never have a clue. They don't have a clue. They're not like how we were maybe in the 90s or whatever. These are different black people in the late 80s, the 90s, or even the early 2000s. When we kind of still had an understanding about being black, as bad as it may have been, it's 1,000 times worse now. We now have young black people being born who don't even believe that genitalia makes gender. So these are some very confused mini-me Negroes, okay? They are deep in Caucasian Euro-hypnosis, social media, indoctrination at school, all kinds of stuff. They see a white man, they really can't think, okay? These guys usually go after these young black women for a sex fetish or sometimes just to kill them, like we seen in Milwaukee. Condolences to the family of Sade Robinson, only 19, going out with this white man, way older than her. She had no clue that the date with this white man was only so that he can kill her. She was putting on her shoes and stuff, getting ready for the date. He was sharpening his knife, getting ready for the date. We've seen it with Mykera Page in Pennsylvania. This guy, military man, Joseph Alley, he ran her over with the car. A lot of these categories, people, these white guys may fall into all 5, may fall into 3. It's usually always more than 1. You know what I'm saying? And the number one sign or indicator that this white man is chopping up or brutalizing your black loved one is simply he's white and he wants to be with her. That's it. It's that simple. He's white and he wants to be with her. Now, if you take this as a slight, you have some serious issues. This is about America, survival, and the truth. White American men who are thriving and taking advantage of being white in America and walking that easy path of success that was created by their thieving and scamming ancestors do not take their money, their positions, and their white man privilege and give it to black women and their families to put them in a better position. It's not going to happen. That is against the rules of being white. So if you're a black woman, you have to think, why does he want to be with me? Okay? It's not that something is wrong with you or that a man shouldn't want to be with you or he's just better than you. No, it's not like that. But you got to think, why does this white man want to be with me? Because that's not what white people do. It's not in the playbook. If you okay, you down with the whole fetish thing or whatever, that's you. But I'm giving you the real reality, the bottom line. There is no white man in America who is living well that's going to go to a predominantly black area with a black family, marry a black woman, and put her and her family on. It ain't going to happen. Oh, I got some little cousins and brothers who are electricians. Can you put them down with the union? Get them all in there? It's not going to happen. The most he giving us is a Taco Bell job or something like that. We slipping and sliding across the floor or whatever. White men know that they have a responsibility to their people first. This is all people around the world, really. You know what I mean? And they typically will pick their women. Now, that don't mean that they won't kill them. They kill white women too, but they will pick their women. Okay? Do not try to think that you're like a black man. Only black men in America and African men make millions of dollars, like Byron Allen, Quan Barkley, or some Nigerian rich guy, whatever, these black athletes or rappers or whoever. Only black men and African men do that and give it to a white woman and her racist dad and take care of their family. That's some delusional nonsense that we deal with as, you know, with Caucasian European hypnosis and self-hatred and confusion. And the fact that it's not automatically in us to feel like we have a responsibility to our people. Most other people on the planet feel like they have a responsibility to their people. You know what I mean? So you're not going to see white men doing this. You won't see the owner of your local car dealership or the president at your local union You won't see other guys doing it. You won't see Jackie Chan doing this, and people who own Chinese buffets. They're not going to take their money and give it to a black woman's family. It's not going to happen. This is something that you do see, but you got to understand, when we do it, it's because something is wrong with us. You know what I mean? This ain't a flex. You're not a man. It's not even a flex when a man does it. So if you have a white man who is saying that he want to be with you, he want to go out or whatever, he's probably such a bum that white women don't even want to be around him. And check, white women put up with way more as far as like things like hygiene and abuse than a black woman would anyway. They put up with way more. You don't even understand. You don't even understand. But these guys know that they can always have a place with a black woman and black people. They could come around looking like a dope fiend, you know, or they could just be fulfilling the fetish. They could be trying to move up the ranks in a club. There are actually clubs, white male clubs in America. I learned this in law enforcement from white guys. There are white male clubs in America where in order to move up to a certain rank or at a certain stage, you have to go sleep with a black woman, or they may even just be a sacrifice, or who knows? You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is, people. Get in the comments. Let me know what you know about this. Think about this. Link in the description to the masterpiece. The N-word is no secret in the service. Link also. Email list. Go ahead and holler at that. Easy.